What's up, y'all? Let's get straight into it.
Oh, I tell myself I'd rather be alone than settle. And I'm a little worried the universe is like, okay, bet.
Yep.
We can make that happen for you. Deal.
You're a single mom. You said I would ask you if it's here or not. Are you single and pregnant? You're showing off the baby.
Dude, I had to go get that one today. All right, sorry.
Enjoy raising kids alone.
Stop saying stuff like that.
Enjoy the rest of your life by yourself. Your idea.
Yep.
Simply put, if a man tells me that he hates women, I know that he's dangerous. If a woman tells me that she hates men, I know it.
Boy, this girl looks like she can smell what I'm thinking.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I almost bet you she definitely can smell what The Rock is cooking.
Just because she's been emotionally done wrong.
Right.
So no, I don't care if a woman says, I hate men. In fact, I encourage her, you should hate men.
Right.
Okay? But if a man hates women, it's usually because they're dangerous.
At this point, give me the bear. Give me the shark.
Right.
Give me the crocodile. Anyone. But women like this.
Goodbye.
Okay, I have a genuine question for dudes.
What's that?
So, I was talking to my therapist about dating, which sucks, I think, for everyone.
Red flag number
But
one.
I don't want to do it anymore. And so I told her I have the
You don't.
unrealistic expectation that somebody's just going to walk into my life and it will make sense. Like,
No.
not that my life will make sense, but, like, I'll like that type of thing. And I won't have to go through this dating mess because...
Bro, I love it. I love these women that record these videos in the car. They're driving, holding the phone, and looking at it at the same time. It's like, show me that you're stupid without showing me that you're stupid. Come on.
It's not for me.
So a fairy tale.
And she said in our day and age that men don't approach women, that we have made it too hard and uncomfortable for them, so they no longer approach women. Is that true? Like, I feel like I still get approached sometimes, but
But you get approached. You probably do get approached, but the men that approach you, you don't want to ever give them a shot because you think you're too good for them. So it's like, if those are the men that are approaching you, maybe those are the men that you should give a shot.
is it really just that we're forced to date online?
Dang.
Question for men.
You gotta do it
If
yourself.
you're not a man,
Big back. Betty, where you been, baby?
keep scrolling. Okay. So I just got groceries. Well, I'm a DoorDash driver.
Women stop and listen to this as well. 'Cause you can learn some lessons.
So I'm pushing my cart back like down the mile to the cart thing. And 4 or 5, I think 5 grown men walk by me
Grown men.
going into the store.
Shame.
And not one of them stops to say, can I take that for you?
Why would they? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
They're trying to help you and you're laughing. This is why you women are never getting approached.
Listen, I'm trying to not be entitled. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
But you
like,
are being that way.
Whatever. I can put my cart back. But you're
Then
meaning
do
to tell
it.
me
And
no.
honey, I've seen Nickelodeon, and I know for a fact you are not all that.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Like, come on.
One of you 5 men, not only did you not need a cart, but you didn't think for 1 second,
I'm not telling
let me
you.
take this car back for this girl.
I'm showing you.
Chivalry.
Nope.
What
Not at
happened to
all.
that?
Chivalry is dead.
Dead.
Chivalry is dead because y'all killed it. Not because we killed it. They're trying to go out of their way. You're shaming them publicly and laughing at them for trying to do something chivalrous. Like, bro, you can't make this make sense.
For you.
I can put my cart back, but it's the principle. It's the principle.
Girl, don't
What?
nobody work off of, and care nothing about your principles.
Facts.
Get out of my face.
It's the principle.
Man,
Y'all get on this app and say anything.
go deliver your order, please.
Lord. And I'm
Already
not
late.
condoning this comment.
My question is why the baby daddies don't meet their list of standards, because they let a busted dude bust all up in them. Now they have kids with this man. And as Kevin Samuels says, you're not going to do better than your baby daddy. You will not do better than your baby daddy. That is the bar for you. You gave up the highest honor. You gave up your womb for a busted dude. That's what you deserve, is a busted dude.
But what I will say is, like, it is really interesting, men and women. If you ask a person when they start
Right.
talking about their standards and this and that, ask them to show you a picture of their ex.
Facts.
Yeah, matter of fact, show me a few pictures of a few men that you've dated in the past.
Baby daddy don't meet your standards.
Let me see.
Why do I gotta meet him?
Because
Like I always say, man, if she's making you wait, another dude hit it on the first date. And that's just how it goes. If she's making you wait, bro, just keep it pushing.
that will bring some things into perspective real quick.
It really needs to.
They warned me that dating as a single mom was going to be hard.
Uh-oh.
But
You a single mom. You said I would ask you if it's here or not. Are you single and pregnant? You showing off the baby.
They told me it was going to be hard, but I decided to let him bust in me anyways.
they didn't warn me that, 3 months in, the guy that you're seeing is going to be like, I don't want to raise kids again. I've been there, done that. I'm out. What?
So you think another high value guy is going to swoop in to take care of you, and he's not going to want children? Mm-mm.
Thanks. Bye. Next.
Yeah.
When a man invests in a woman,
He said that to you.
It's serious, more serious to him.
What makes a woman an investment?
What makes a woman
Crickets.
an investment?
Yes.
What do you mean?
You said
What
when a
do you
man
mean?
invests in a woman, an investment is something that you put something in to get a return.
An investment insinuates a return.
I think a trip is an investment. I think flowers is an investment. I think all
But
of that.
what makes you worthy of it?
Yeah.
How
nothing.
are you different? How are you unique? Girl, you know what he's saying.
Courting is an investment. A dinner at a 5-star restaurant can be an investment to a man.
But this is my
investment
thing
you get a
for
return
men.
on, right?
An investment you get a return. So is that the return on the investment?
Or what's the return? Because that's saying literally.
Is it the coochie? Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I'm investing in you, my return should be the lips, one of the pairs, either the top or the bottom pair.
If I invest
What's the
my money in
return?
you, then you invest in the. Is that the fair exchange?
Whether it be
Like
flower
off the rip or eventually.
Off the rip.
Said, hold on,
Eventually.
let me
Now
cook,
you got
bro.
questions.
You
Yeah,
said
let you cook.
You said that the trip or the purses or the money or whatever that he does, this is an investment because a woman is an
Invest
investment.
financially.
So an investment, if you know the definition of investment, but you're a bright woman.
Thank you.
When you invest something, you have a return. What is my return? Like, what am I getting for
Is that
spending my money on you?
How the
My
fuck
money.
what do you want as an investment? Are you doing it 9 times out of 10?
If he's
A
spending
man
money-
is
Shame, insult, guilt, the need to be right.
doing it to get some
Right.
pulley.
You're fake. 'Cause
Absolutely.
nobody's that special, right?
But
So you don't know
as
your
a
value.
woman or as whatever,
And this is why we have the question. What do you bring to the table? Because you're not just going to walk up in here, take my money, and be like, whoa, you just get to enjoy me.
why would you just be giving it out?
They do it though. Oh, you said as a woman, why would you just be giving a
You want it to be an investment. You want him to invest in your.
I don't want to have to invest in you. Most men know that we have to, but it's not a want. We'd rather just hop in the sheets, nice and easy.
Dirt ball low. The price of
Are there any men out there who don't inherently hate women? And if so, what is up? What are you doing? What's going on?
Asked out a man today.
What?
It went bad. I can't even believe I'm just saying this right now because literally what? Me ask out a man? Absolutely not.
I mean, you're not all that though. Like, you're a 6. You're run of the mill.
would never do that. Like, I've never even felt
Nobody's crashing their car, breaking their neck, looking at you walk down the sidewalk. Nobody's doing that.
compelled, guys. I've never gone out of my way to speak to anyone. Hey, I went to the Met Museum with my family. All of a sudden, I see this guy. Guys, this man was literally my type. Tall, handsome, wearing a suit. So obviously, I'm like, I looked at him, and guys, like, we made eye contact. So I was like, I got nervous. Freaking
so now eye contact
like,
is
I keep walking and I look back and I was like,
acceptable in this
looked at
case.
me again. I told my cousins. His girlfriend's like, yes, go for it. Like, be bold. Like, who cares? Like, you'll never see him again. She just gave me a pep talk and I was like, what if I like am feeling this way for a literal reason? Like, I'm being drawn. Like, this is the universe telling me like I need to shoot my shot with this man.
Go ahead.
Who's literally exactly my type in a museum
ahead.
because I don't want to meet anyone online. I'm just gonna go. They all wish me luck. They were all cheering. I see him, so I don't know if I should like introduce myself first. So I just blacked out, but I think I said something like, "Hi, like I'm P. You have Instagram?" I don't even know. This man was
God, girls have no game.
just like so confused. Then I started laughing at myself. It was like, "Oh, like thank you. That's so sweet," or like "That's so nice," but I'm taken. Yo.
This is what these women don't realize is like, even if he does meet all the criteria for you, more than likely he meets all the criteria for another girl. And most women out there are going to be trying to snag this man. You think you're the first girl to be like, oh, he's tall, handsome, wears a suit, dresses well, and you're the first girl to approach him? There's a lot of other women out there that are like, I need to go nab up this man as quick as possible. He's probably been in a relationship for years. But you think, by the grace of God, he's just going to be like, oh my God, you're so gorgeous, I can't wait. Anytime a girl has approached me, I've given it like, okay, cool, I'll talk to you for a second. But more than likely, there's a ton of insecurity and a lot of entitlement with these women. That's why they're alone.
Oh, the best part is I then responded. I was like, oh, you know what? It's okay. That just makes my life easier. And then I literally just turned around and walked away.
That's what you get.
That's what I said. Stupid. I can't believe I did that, guys. The way I was shaking.
Like, think about that. She said she was shaking like this. This is what men have to do all the time and get rejected, but brutally rejected. This guy was very nice. He let her down softly. He was like, hey, you know what? I got a chick. Thank you so much. That's so sweet, but I am taken. Women will be like, ew, straight up. Women will look at you and go, ew, or no. They're savages when it comes to this. I'm glad that she got to realize this. Like, it is nerve-wracking as a guy to approach a girl.
Don't worry about it. Like, floored at myself.
Get out there and do it again.
I'm proud of myself, but what in the world?
Babe, tell the internet what you just said. Tell him. Tell him, Drizzle, what you
I was
just
like, man,
said.
I've done taking you out all night, got you drunk. You can't even afford Taco Bell, so I gotta buy it for you, drizzle.
Soft eye era, man.
Step up your game, women.
I got a woman would pay for Taco Bell for a month.
20 years.
Drizzle.
You still ain't stepped up your game. Oh my God. What are you gonna do to keep me,
Gotta love it.
Apparently, I'm hot on the market. I pay tabs and
What's a tab? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, drizzle. You
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
because you never pay
Bro,
for it.
You know what a tab is.
If you're broke, just say
POV,
that.
you want to send your friend a video of the cute guy next to you.
No.
Wow.
Well, this was awkward.
Girl,
If
get
he's
out the
not
gym.
talking to multiple girls, it's kind of
Creeper.
a red flag. Like,
Of course.
why does no one want this one?
Of course.
No one wants this one? Why not? What's wrong? Was there a conversation that I missed?
Man is officially dead to me. I'm taking your lack of communication and future planning as disinterest. I'm looking for someone who can confidently express themselves, so it seems like neither of us are getting what we want from the other. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Wow.
He takes a whole day to respond, like the entire length of the day. I said,
I
so
love
as soon
it.
as I opened my little eyes at 7 a.m. And he goes, hey, so sorry, not my intention at all. Bless you, just been saying,
Little eyes and big mouth.
but I totally understand if that's where you're at.
That's it.
That's when I lost. Baby boy,
Accept it.
Hey, if that's where you're at, baby girl, then we're going to let it ride.
Accept it. Leave him alone. No means no. He's moved on. You need to do the
Not
same.
anywhere. I'm where you led me. That's exactly where I am. So I sent a
Nowhere.
little voice memo.
It's done.
Respectfully, it doesn't really matter if you were operating on the President of the United
I'm going to keep it a thou wow. I've had girls do this to me at like the genesis of our relationship. And when they start doing this, I immediately put them into the recreational use only. I would never date a girl that's going this insane off of a reply. Like these women, there's a reason she's alone. And if she looked in the mirror, she would figure it out.
States. If you had time to eat a meal, you would time to just, hey, let's hop on a call real quick. Hey, let's FaceTime real quick. If you wanted to.
You're not worth the FaceTime. You're not worth the call. You're not worth interrupting my lunch for.
That's an obligation or something that you didn't want to do, then that's where
Embarrassing
you're
yourself.
at. And if that's where you're at, that's not really what I'm looking for.
It's like when you get fired at work, like you're fired. I quit. Got me.
After getting back from visiting him in
Right.
LA, felt very disconnected. The communication was like way down. There was no set plans to see each other again. Even like we would set up like
I'm sorry, but she's got like a mop haircut. Shots fired! Shots fired! Fake lips, fake nose. Like you look like every other run-of-the-mill girl probably in LA.
like FaceTime dates during the week. None of that. I know you all said to be chill, but I am myself. So I did wait some days, Sunday to Friday, and then yesterday morning I just had to say it was on my mind. May he rest in peace.
It was. And this is why
this guy approaches and she's screaming.
Men don't approach women. Why aren't you getting some of this wine? Why don't you let me back it up on you? When I tried to come in,
you screamed.
Didn't want it. Not only did you not want it, you screamed. Well, it startled me. Exactly what men be telling you.
While looking at the camera.
Talking about stuff that you don't actually want. Get a grip on reality.
What is the difference between a woman that wants to be a wife versus a woman that just wants a husband?
Oh, you know what? I think most of us are bred to just want a husband. Whereas to be groomed and trained to be a wife means to understand.
You shouldn't need to be groomed and trained to be a wife. Here's why. Do we, as men, get the chance to be groomed and trained to be husbands, or do we have to be husbands out the box? We got to be husbands straight out the box. So, ladies, you need to go have the prerequisites to be a wife. If you don't know how to cook, clean, inspire a man, be feminine, beautiful, inspirational, then you do not fit the bill as wife. A lot of you ladies are out there looking for husbands. That's why divorce rates are so high. 70 to 80% of women divorce men because they're out there looking for husbands. They're not out there to be wives. You know what a wife insinuates? Duty. You have to do something. Marriage is work. It's not fun. It's not a badge of honor. Oh, I'm married. Well, I know, but what kind of wife are you? Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you raise children? Can you be a good mother? Are you feminine, beautiful, inspirational, fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive? Are you all of those things? If not, you're not fit to be a wife, but you just got lucky enough to bag a husband, probably because of your poom poom.
How to respect masculine energy, how to truly be inside of your feminine, which means trusting the leadership of your partner, because feminine chooses certainty. Feminine doesn't choose flow, because feminine is flow, right? Feminine energy. And we choose to understand that it is our biggest opportunity to seek out the needs of a man without him expressing them. I think a beautiful opportunity for us to empower that man and ride through the storms. I feel like we live in a weak generation.
Why does every woman have the balloon lips? Like the balloon animal lips?
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Like, y'all realize we know that's not natural and it doesn't look good. Why do y'all still do it?
Where things get hard and people immediately are like, oh, I quit, this is too hard. And that's like, it's never going to hinder you the result you want. If you keep quitting, it's to be groomed as a wife means it's compassion, it's longevity. That's where marriage starts. When you get married.
I don't think you're necessarily groomed. I think you're fit. It's like when you buy a new pair of jeans, right? Like you get them, they fit, but then after a few washes, they fit you really snug and good because they've contoured to your body. Same thing with a woman. She needs to fit already, but then she needs to know your preferences. I don't think she needs to be groomed, though. Like, that's too much teaching. Why would I have to bring you in and teach you everything? You should have some stuff straight out the box if you expect us to have some things straight out the box.
You say I do, it starts. Whereas
Even though we're trying to get in your box. Another terrible joke.
People, it's like when you get married, I made it. No, you didn't make it. You hate that man. You hate that woman. Y'all can't stand each other. You don't care enough to not disrespect each other or call each other out of your own name. You don't care enough to not want to sleep on opposite sides of the bed when there's a problem. You don't care enough to have the hard conversation so that you can move together more powerfully. That's just to have a husband. But when you want to be a wife, things are different, in my opinion.
That's very true. People who can't communicate think everything is an argument. People who lack accountability think everything is an attack.
Preach.
Why? But you guys don't need men.
Can I share something with you? You don't want your husband telling you anything. Because the reality is you think you know everything.
Tell him.
Not only do you think you know everything, you think you're supposed to be the head of the home.
Mm-hmm.
Though that's not a role that you can ever have according to God's word. So many women make the excuse, well, he just doesn't know how to lead and he doesn't know how to talk to me and I don't like his tone of voice. No, stupid. You don't want him telling you anything no matter what tone of voice he gives you. Right. Because in your mind, you have decided that you get to do what you want, how you want, and when you want it. And your husband just has to put up with it. And when he tries to tell you anything, you always get offended. You're the first one to get mad, pout, throw temper tantrums, and then you allow your unemotional or your very emotional state to cause you to say things that are completely disrespectful to your husband. You have to get over the idea that you can run that home. You are not the head of that home. Stand down. Remember your role in your position and play that one well. Remember that today and carry on.
Love her.
You have to tell somebody.
She probably got a husband, probably keeping him happy too.
To stand down. Like we're in the military.
Keeping him sucked, bucked, and his tummy full of food.
Like this is a mission. Like you're trying to make somebody surrender.
Because of what he said. And he said it nicely, but it's something they need to deal with.
Don't matter.
And she cries, and then he gets terrified. And so then he shuts down. And so really her crying is a manipulation. It's I don't want to hear anything that
tears.
I'm, quote, doing wrong. Being a victim is actually a power position because you are making it impossible for anyone to deal with whatever is going on between the two of you.
That's why they do it.
Oh man, listen, I'm really glad you came out with me tonight. No, me too. I'm having such a good time. Oh, well then let's make it a great time. Okay. We're just gonna spice things up a little bit. What are you looking for in a guy? I'd say a guy who's smart. Like an associate's degree smart. I have a master's degree. What if he's a master of art? No, he's well over 6 feet tall. What if he's like 5'10" with an average Also, he's not in his soft guy era. Well, everybody likes to be treated like a princess, even kings. He doesn't have to make a lot of money, but I prefer he makes over 300K. Like every 2,000 days. Every year. Yeah, I can't give you any of these things. No, for eating at IHOP. What? Your ex never got you IHOP? Well, my ex had an in-home chef. So.
Hey, me to black him
Did your ex
out.
have a hairline? The answer's no. He didn't. He didn't have top and bottom lashes either. Lower your tone and your standards when you're talking to me. So let me just get this straight. You were going to give your worthless ex's genes to your future children and make up for it with a chef. Shame on you. Excuse me? Yeah, your ex was 6 feet tall, but that means zilch without a beard. You want a son with no facial masculinity? And his eyebrows are thinner than yours, and you drew those on this morning.
Gotta talk to him.
Before me, you dated a guy that was going to give your future daughter no lashes, no edges, thin brows, standing 6 feet tall, a bald son, and useless height because we both know he's not going to the NBA. Don't think of your future, think of your kid's future. Think of me. Look at me. Full brows, full beard, nice hairline, nice skin. I'm gorgeous. Don't you want that for your kids?
Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
You're gonna let an IHOP lunch destroy that future? Good girl.
I am your good girl.
See, I don't have a master's degree, but I do have better genes than your chef-owning ex-boyfriend, so... Call me when you're ready for a better...
Where you going?
She'll take the time. I'm not paying for this.
See, some of these women out here say, I want a Ferrari. Okay, the next question would be, well, what steps are you going to take to get a Ferrari? And the answer comes back, I'm just going to be myself. I'm just going to be here. The Ferrari should just happen upon me because I said I want it.
No.
What?
Good morning. I just went to Trader Joe's and I saw a beautiful man, and I just wanted to share the frustrations of being a single woman at 26 years old because I know I'm not
Single woman or a single mom?
the only one that feels this way.
Okay.
I was walking through Trader Joe's and this guy, I was like, oh, he's kind of cute, whatever. You just notice attractive people sometimes.
Right.
And I was just
Sometimes.
like, whatever. And I kept walking, and then like we made eye contact, and I just walked past him because what else was I gonna do? I was gonna be like, oh, hi. And then I was standing in line. He was standing in a different line, and like I looked that way, and then he was looking at me. And so obviously I like immediately turned around to look the opposite way because I'm just awkward like that. And then I like...
Women give themselves space and allotment to be what they're asking men not to be. Hold eye contact, but then she's not holding eye contact.
Wanted to get one more little peek, and he was talking on the phone, and he had a ring on his finger.
Boom.
Exactly, because you're looking for these men, but other women are too. This is what these women seem to forget, dude. It's like, you're not the only one competing for this man. There's other women competing for this man as well. So if you aren't going to step your game up, you're not going to be in the runnings. And a lot of these women think they can just bring the bare minimum, or they can just go around and be a...
You a single mom. You said I'ma ask you if it's here or not. Are you single and pregnant? Showing off the baby.
Oh my God, I love it. I absolutely love it, dude. These women are so delusional. Like, you think that you're God's gift to this planet, and that other women aren't looking at this man that you deem as high value or deem as like in your league. That's why almost all the time when you hear these women going and shooting their shot with these guys, they're already taken. They're already taken. Chivalry is dead. and women killed it. The faster they realize that, the faster they can actually go out and get a man. Ladies, you better start shooting your shot. Soft guy era is here to stay in 2024. It's going to be a soft guy summer, and it's going to be a soft guy winter. You guys are going to be alone and sad, and men are going to have pick of the litter because they'll just get a passport and go to another country where women are fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, and have no children outside of marriage.
Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
A lot of y'all are just going to go out there and be single moms, man. It's absolutely crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.